This video was planned completely different. Yesterday we did our second PCR test and this morning we waited for our test result. We thought that we then can leave our hotel room and finally can start exploring Bangkok, but then everything turned out differently than expected. But see yourself. You messaged from the hospital or what?
Yes.
Oh my god. And we would like to inform you that the result of your PCR test is undetectable, negative. However, we would still want to observe your condition. So can we leave now the room or not?
I don't know. We have to ask.
Then write them and ask if we can leave the room now. So we got the test result, it's negative, but we now need to ask if we can leave the room because they wrote that they still need to observe our condition. I thought that we can leave the room. Oh, just imagine one more day in this room. No. So what? Are we allowed to leave the room? You can ask the hotel staff. Press 0 to call. No one is taking the call. No one is taking the call. Write them in WhatsApp maybe. So it is already 2:30. We are still waiting for an answer for our question we had on WhatsApp, if you can leave the room. And we're also still waiting for our lunch. I mean, it's already 2:30. Hello, here's Wagner from 515. Just two questions. The first one is, we're still waiting for lunch. And the second question is if we can leave the room, because we already got the test result for our second PCR test. Tomorrow, not today. Okay, but yesterday a lady told us that we can leave today already. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.
Wir können nicht raus heute.
No, we can't leave the room until tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Oh my god, honey. One more day. But I don't get it. I mean, we took the second PCR test, we got the result already, that's negative.
Was soll sich denn jetzt noch ändern? Das verstehe ich.
I don't know. One more day. But tomorrow, honey, tomorrow we can leave the room. 6 a.m. So 6 a.m. we will rush out the door and just go out. So yes, we can't leave our hotel room until tomorrow morning. But as I also started to film another video this morning, which should show you how our days here in quarantine looked like, I'm gonna mix it up now. So there won't be a video about our first day in freedom. I guess this has to wait until tomorrow. So in today's video I want to show you how we made the most out of our days here in quarantine and how you can too. I just can't imagine how hard and difficult it must seem like, but overall I can say that our days here in quarantine went by super fast. First of all, the most important is to keep yourself busy. Not only busy, but also productive. I can be busy watching people on the streets, but I also could do something which has an impact. So structure your day. We made a to-do list for every single day. Things we need to do and things we want to do in order to make the days feel shorter. So we started to make a to-do list and then sorted it in chronological order. And this is how our day looks like. The first and most important step is to get up. Far too often we catch ourselves picking up our phone in bed. Don't do that. So step number 1, get up when the alarm goes off. Step number 2 is obviously brushing our teeth. And between 8 and 9 we have breakfast. I got banana toast with maple syrup and then we have also to measure our fever and report that to the hospital. .36.4. Latest by 9 AM. And then we also taking our vitamins, vitamin B12, because we are vegetarians. Then we use the time to plan our trip. Which places do we want to see and how do we get there? As simple and inexpensive as possible. We are making a plan. After a little bit of planning, measuring our temperature and having breakfast, it is usually 11. Then the time has come to do some sports. I don't like any home workouts and you maybe neither. I prefer going to the gym, but it is good for our health. We need to move, and on YouTube there are some really cool 20 minutes full body workouts where you don't need any equipment for. Ready? Mm-hmm. Let's go. Now the time has come for a shower. Now it's time for lunch. So I got rice with kale, carrots and garlic, a small salad, and Fabienne got for the first time spaghetti. You can ask the hotel staff if you can meat meals without the meat, because spaghetti you can only order with meat, but these are vegetarian ones. Yeah. After we had lunch, we had to order the food for the next day. Therefore, the hotel sent us a link at our first day, which we can open and see the menu and choose what we want to have for breakfast. So first we type in our room number, 515, and then we can choose what we want to have for breakfast, like banana toasties with maple syrup, for drink, and then we just submit it. Oh, and we also are in constant contact with the hotel. If you have any questions or need something, you can let them know. Oh, and I totally forgot to tell you that we have to order the food until latest 3 PM. After ordering food, we then research for new video ideas, shoot a video or work on our homepage, because as I am still self-employed, I still have a lot of other stuff to do. You could use that time, for example, to plan your trip or do something else, but just make sure that this is productive time, work time. And by the way, it is now already 4:30. Just by keeping yourself busy. And after all of that, we then have some free time, chill time for afternoon activities, like playing card games.
Or reading books.
Sawadee khap.
Kun sabai di mi khap.
Pom sabai di khap. We also learned Thai. Fabienne just asked me, how are you? Kun sabai di mi khap. And I answered, I'm fine. Pom sabai di khap. I think it's quite cool to learn the language you're traveling to, because then you are able to speak to the citizens, and it's also a lot of fun. Oh, and just if you're interested in using the app Learn Thai, I could bet that there are several apps out there which are free, just like this one. You can mark your most favorite phrase here, and then you can say "Khap khun khap," which means thank you. We have to measure our temperature twice per day, until 9 AM and until 7 PM. It's dinner time. I just love this sandwich. That's what a usual day in our quarantine looks like. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel if you want to see our videos here from Thailand. And if you have also maybe other ideas you can do in quarantine, let us know so that we all can make the most out of our days here in quarantine. And always keep in mind, once they will be over, so you won't be in quarantine forever. Chengan Brumi. Already by that movement, you should know what I meant by this. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It means see you tomorrow.